Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Riley. If this is your first time seeing my page here on YouTube, go subscribe to my channel and leave a like on this video. Today we're jumping over to Florida. I know how much y'all like these crazy ass Florida stories. Today, this is crazy. So apparently, someone stole a tractor and he tried to kill the police. Tried to kill someone in his family, I believe is what it says by the title. But basically he stole a tractor and was running down police. I don't know if y'all watched the Killdozer documentary or any of that, where the guy did the, what was his name, like Mike or something? He welded up the damn bulldozer. This is pretty much what this guy did, but with just no armor. He was rolling in through buildings and shit. I'm not too sure if they shot him or what happened. We're gonna have to watch this together. I guess this one's gonna get crazy, so let's hop right in, and we're not gonna waste no more of y'all's time. Let's go. Alright, y'all, before we go home to this clip, make sure you're comfortable, grab something to snack on and something to sip, and let's enjoy this video together. We also have a giveaway up for you guys right now. Details will be listed later inside the video, so if you're trying to make some free money, you're definitely not going to want to miss that. Now let's hop right in. This one's going to get crazy. Grab some popcorn, for sure. I wonder what city this is in. I mean, that's like right, what is that? It looks like a county building right across the street.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired across from the DOT.
DOT, wow, right across the street.
A golf course groundskeeper is charged with attempted
That
murder
makes
after
sense.
police say he allegedly stole a John Deere tractor from a golf course and drove it to a college campus with the intent to kill.
So homeboy must have had a badass day at work. I'm not too sure what, but he got attempted murder for this. So he's definitely facing some serious time.
The incident happened on May 4th in Key West, Florida.
Key
According to
West?
police, 22-year-old Ethan Lane, a groundskeeper at a local golf course, stole the tractor and drove it through a dorm at the College of Florida Keys to allegedly kill 2 people. Body cam video obtained by law
Did he kill
enforcement
somebody?
showed police rushing to the chaotic scene. But the officer is in for a terrifying surprise as the tractor smashes into his squad car as soon as he arrives at the scene.
21, that tractor is going to be on College Road. I believe it's a green John Deere. It's in the middle of the lane.
Oh, I hear it turning on. I hear him ramping it up. Dummy. Damn, he came quick, too. He did not hit that thing lightly.
The officer then fired off several rounds at Lane as he tried to flee.
Shots fired, get on the ground! Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired across from the DOT. Get your hands behind your back!
As the officer
Oh, yeah, as soon as he pulled that gun out, he's like, yeah, I don't want to die.
Apologized.
I changed my back. I changed my mind, bro.
Kill me!
I'm sorry. I hate society.
Okay, well that's not the way to go about it, bro.
I'm sorry.
Did you get hit?
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
As soon as he heard that gun go off, bro, he's like,
Your chest.
stop. Stop, drop, and roll, man.
I fucked up my life.
Yeah, you,
My life is gone.
Damn near.
21. My car's
Homeboy's really going crazy right now.
Kill me.
I don't want to kill you. I want to protect myself. Why are you acting like this?
I got threatened, and I wanted to kill them.
Just check to
They
make sure
threatened me
everybody back
first.
here is good. My aim was that way. Make sure there's everybody back
They
there. is
threatened
good. I
me
don't-
first. I wanted to kill them. They had to pay.
Yeah, this guy's going crazy right now, bro.
Just there's people in the background there. Just make sure everybody back here is okay.
My life. I had it good, and now
Yeah, well,
I'm gone. I'm sorry.
He must be on some type of drugs or something. That or he's like,
car, man.
he's mentally challenged with something right now.
All right, man.
I won't do anything. I swear.
Sit up.
You good? Yeah, I'm
You
fine.
get shot?
I'm fine. No.
You fine? Stand up. Stand up.
Key West,
Police confirmed
Florida,
thankfully No
unreal.
one was injured by the tractor and subsequent shootout.
We have rescue staging. Is anyone injured?
No injuries.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. No injuries. You can send them anyways, just to check on the patient, just in case, for the suspect. Do I have another supervisor around?
He said, "Get it together." Yeah, bro. You going in there for a long time, bro. At least a couple years, man. If this goes all the way through with attempted murder on a police officer.
He went into my truck or my car on purpose, and then when I got out, because I'm pinned here, and got around here, fired off shots, and he ended up surrendering right there because he kept coming back at me after I got out of the car.
We're gonna need to. I'm gonna go back to the college and secure that.
Yeah.
At the back of the
Check
dorms.
that out. Okay. Talk to witnesses, victims over there.
Switch to a suspect info.
I'm fine.
Can you put to the hospital or anything?
Okay,
No, I'm fine.
You all right?
Yeah. Okay. Just wait for another supervisor.
That's wild, man. Homeboy said, "Bomb, come here. Come here. Taking your car out."
Let's block this.
I didn't expect this to happen like Key West, man.
021. Yeah,
That'd be like a more rural part.
Let's get these lanes blocked off, both lanes, both directions.
Both lanes, both directions, bro. How are people gonna get around you, man?
Pretty far down, at least, so keep the scene secure, please.
The guy with the bow tie told the whole thing.
They went to the college saying there were shots fired. No, I called it out that this tractor was on US 1. It was coming out of the lane going more towards the center. I was off to the side. He obviously veered directly into me, smashed my window. The tool went through my windshield, obviously. I got out because I'm stuck.
He said the tool.
Back.
That big ass bucket, dude. That is.
There's nothing at the college. There's damage. There's going to be damage. The whole original call. No, the suspect's here. Hey, I need you to give me a few, unless you are heading over here. And we got plenty of people.
Yeah, it looks like it. All my tax dollars is right down that street,
We
bro.
got plenty of people for now. This is going to be.
Damn. All my tax dollars, bro. I swear, cops. I just feel like cops just be chilling all day until they get a call like this, and like, oh hell, let's just all go over there and chill. You know what I mean? That's exactly how I picture a cop job being like when it's days like this. Like, but there's not need to be 15 cops there, man. The guy's already surrendered immediately. Yeah, there's damage, but the damage is all down the road, bro. Not here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also by the ER side on College Road. Block off the road.
They'd be bugging, bro.
Prior to the shooting and Lane's arrest, he reportedly left behind a path of destruction.
Wow.
Lane allegedly smashed through a lobby of a dorm building, then used the bucket.
Why is that camera quality so terrible, bro? What is that?
Plumbing under the building. He then rammed into a truck in the parking lot, overturning it. Then he allegedly smashed into another vehicle using the front of the tractor, striking a car with a 4-year-old girl and her father inside.
Wow.
According to police, the victim saw the tractor veer toward his car, then raised its front end and smashed down on his vehicle. After the victim escaped with his child, Lane allegedly aimed the tractor toward a third car, but the driver was able to escape the attack before finally smashing into the police cruiser, prompting the officer to fire off several rounds. Lane
That is
faces
wild.
several felony charges, including attempted murder
What the
and
hell?
attempted murder of a law enforcement officer, aggravated assault, burglary, and grand theft, which, according to attorney and former prosecutor Melba Pearson, could carry a life sentence in the state of Florida.
Yeah, nah, for sure. If he, they might not slap him with it because I'm just going based off opinion here, but it might be his first charge like this. You know what I mean? Just based off how he was acting. They might not slap him with a life sentence, but they're definitely gonna keep him in there for good. I'd say 10 years. They might hook, like I said, if it's his first time offense and maybe he was battling some type of mental illness that could be proven, there'll be a, story will be different. But if he just had, just had the intent to kill just because he wanted to, or what I mean, he's getting for like 20, 40 years easily.
This is definitely a very bizarre.
They don't play down here in Florida, bro.
I've seen all manner
Except for
of
if you're a
different
goody-goody.
ways that people
Then they
have
just
tried to
stamp you in your hand,
harm other people.
throw you back on the street.
I would say it would be a first to see a case with this tractor here in Florida. And yes, I definitely have a lot of questions about.
Wow, a
what's
band
going
kid
on
do
here
this?
Because first of all,
A
was
band kid?
The people
Nah.
that ended up being the victims, the father and the young daughter, were they the intended targets of this? Is this part of a broader domestic violence dispute or a custody dispute? Like, so few details are known at this point. We know that he's
we know that was filmed on a potato. We know that.
Groundskeeper at a golf course. But we don't know much else. We do know he's being charged with a ton of charges, a slew, as a result of, backing into the police officer. That right there, that action is enough to rise to the level of an attempted murder of a police officer, which carries minimum mandatories with it. You also have just the attempted murder of...
I'm going to look that up real quick because I'm not too sure. What is the minimum guarantee of a attempted murder charge in Florida? What's the minimum sentence of attempted murder charge in Florida? Doesn't say, what's the minimum on here is, it says up to life in prison with parole. The penalties for second degree, I don't know if it's first or second. If it's first degree, yeah, homeboys, I think it's like mandatory. It's like 15,
people that were
somewhere around there.
You have the burglary,
mandatory
you have the grand
times
theft of
2.
actually stealing the tractor.
Jeez,
it just
man.
goes on and on and on. And if he's convicted, he's looking at life just from the standpoint of all of these different charges together, and the fact that these charges can be stacked at sentencing, meaning they can all be run consecutively at sentencing. So that's something else that they're going to have to consider.
Yeah, he's getting 40 years, bro.
What the trial strategy is going to be.
It says she has like crazy ass bipolar or something.
He's looking at life because of the fact that he's looking at the attempted murder of a law enforcement officer, also the attempted felony murder. He's literally, these are all first degree felonies punishable by life or life felonies. So yeah, this is a situation where he's going to
look. You see, I've seen this picture twice. I wasn't too sure, but now I am. You see how they got him in that lock jacket? That's usually they put some in there if you're starting to go psycho. Just coming together. Maybe he was just battling real bad depression or bipolar or schizophrenia. And he probably didn't even know what the hell he was doing. I'm just being real. Because based off when he got caught, how he broke down like that, homeboy didn't want to go that far with it. You could just tell. He didn't want to cause that much damage. But he did. And he's got to pay the fine for it, man.
Possibly negotiate a plea.
He's got to pay the price
as early as possible, take responsibility, and it's going to involve a prison sentence. I don't see any other option.
It's unclear who Lane's
no doubt at least.
But as Lane was overheard screaming, "I wanted to kill them," could prosecutors use those words as an admission of guilt? Pearson says definitely.
Yeah, that's something
that statement
that got him too.
Can be used as a confession, basically, because of the fact that, number one, is this an action that a reasonable person would take, right? So you can't use it from the standpoint of self-defense because he felt threatened, so he had to react in a certain way. You don't react to someone threatening you by stealing a tractor and driving a distance and then, destroying a college dormitory, college buildings, and smashing cars. That's not a reasonable reaction to being threatened. So that's certainly not going to help him from a self-defense perspective. So the other way that the statement could be used is basically an admission of guilt and saying, listen, I did this and I felt that I had a justification. It's just not going to hold water in terms of a defense, but it can definitely be used by the prosecution to show his guilt.
And on the flip side, pursuing an adequate defense could be an uphill battle.
If I was his defense attorney, I would be pursuing the mental health angle.
100%.
And not from a manipulative perspective, but just from a real perspective. This is not normal behavior.
No,
this
sir.
Isn't,
not at all.
The average person, if they're upset about something, their first thought isn't to go steal a tractor and act in this manner and destroy all of these buildings. I could see if someone was maybe intoxicated or it was an instant reaction in the heat of the moment, in the heat of passion, something along those lines. But this was a very strange sequence of events. So I definitely would be inquiring as to his mental health, looking at his medical records, trying to see if there's been a pattern of strange behavior or unexplained behavior in his past that I could use to fashion a mental health defense. Outside of that, there's not much more to work with, right?
No.
And remember,
Pretty much all got, you only got mental health to work with, bro. That's it.
Defense. Doesn't mean it's a good one.
That's it.
Doesn't mean it's going to be a winning one. But the U.S. Constitution guarantees everyone the right to have legal counsel and have a defense. So the defense attorney will have to work with it to the best of their ability.
Pearson says it's possible the case doesn't even go to trial because prosecutors may
They might not.
a plea deal.
Why
It might not, honestly. They might not put him on stand either.
At this point, again, very little is known about him, but he doesn't seem to have had a criminal history or any interactions with the criminal justice system that we know of. So was this a complete mental break or something along those lines?
I'm
think
thinking
all of those questions are going to be posed throughout this case, and I do think the prosecutor and the judge will be taking this into consideration as well. But again, looking at the totality of the circumstances, the prosecutor has to think about what the victims or the survivors of this horrible event want to see as justice. And if they are along the lines of, we want to see a long prison sentence, a prosecutor isn't fully bound by that, but you do have to consider it, right? And that is going to play a very important role as to what's going to happen. Because if the victims stand up in court and say, listen, we're not in favor of, hypothetically speaking, a probation plea or something along those lines.
Yeah, probation plea would be crazy.
The judge is unlikely to,
unless he's like severely mental, he might get a probation plea.
Along with the probation plea that the prosecutor has set forth and the defense is.
But at that point, if he's that much far into like a mental health illness, they're just gonna ship him off somewhere to like a mental health institute. You know what I mean? Like therapy and shit like that. They're just because you got mental health and you go commit a crime doesn't mean you just go back to your crib and hop back on the game. No, you definitely getting your punishment still for your eyes.
It's agreed to. So I think all of those things are going to be very important factors in how this case will be resolved. I think that this is going to be a plea. Again,
means he maybe was suffering from suicide or
aspects of this that seem to really speak to mental health. The fact that the defendant is so young, the fact that this was so public, and there's this, what I would believe to be a mountain of evidence, whether it be surveillance footage, witnesses that can speak to it, dash cam footage, body cam footage. There's such a plethora of evidence. I don't really see a scenario where the defense will find it to be a good idea to go to trial. So I believe this will resolve via plea, prison plea. But again, anything can happen. So, and it's up to the defendant whether or not he wants to take a plea or wants to go to trial. So again, we just have to see. It's just this is really sad, and I'm glad that it didn't result in any loss of life. And if mental health is truly the issue here, I hope the defendant gets the help he needs so that he can hopefully live a productive life.
Police say in addition to the 3 attempted homicide charges, Lane reportedly caused hundreds of thousands of dollars in property damage.
Wow.
This time he's being held in the Monroe County Detention Center on no bond. According to court records online, Lane is scheduled to appear in court on May 17th. Meanwhile, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement is investigating the officer in the shooting. Reporting for Law and Crime, I'm Elizabeth Milner.
Yeah, they just pretty much said they got to investigate it just to make the people happy. Man, he was definitely was obviously in a lawful spot to use his firearm, being that he was getting ran over by a damn tractor. But yeah, I don't know. This is definitely a weird case right here. I'm leaning towards like 75% mental health issues. But yeah, man, it's sad. 22 years old and he's doing shit like this, throw his whole life away. Man, he gotta lock in, bro. He gotta lock in, man. Hopefully he like I said, or like she said, if he does have mental health, hope he gets the help he needs. And yeah, man, I guess we're just gonna roll this outro. Let's go. Alright, y'all, we're gonna wrap this one up. If you enjoy this type of content, I'm gonna link a place right here in the video. It's gonna have all the reactions on there for y'all to check out. We drop a video every single day, all of 2024. So go ahead and smash the bell so you don't miss tomorrow's episode. Check out yesterday's episode if you haven't already, because that one's a banger and you're not gonna want to miss it. We also got that little giveaway up for you guys I was talking about in the start of the video. Once we reach 500 subscribers, We're giving away a couple $50 gift cards. And see, we're right around the corner. We're what? Look right now. We're about 75 off. You know, 75. All y'all gotta do is just drop a sub, man. Come on, I appreciate every single one of y'all that is supporting this channel and liking these videos and commenting on these videos and sharing these videos, because that's the only way it's gonna help me grow. So like I said, I appreciate every single one of y'all. And yeah, we're gonna be here for a while bumping out this content. We also got some live streams coming towards y'all. Just got the brand new PC, so we've been doing a little bit of PC gaming here and there. So if y'all interested in that, I'll be going live maybe around like 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You just gotta look out for it, because I can go live any day of the week. You know, it might just be a mystery. So go ahead and smash the bell so you don't miss out on my lives either, because those be bumping and jumping. And yo ass do not want to be missing that fire ass function, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Peace.